reciprocity, we gotta try and fuck him up too, right?
Yeah, that's the rule of reciprocity. Great
Hey!
job. Okay.
Is it following the rules of ownership if we own his ass?
Ah!
Ooh. What's the third rule? Someone do it.
Is it the rule
Hospitality.
of hospitality if I serve up this knuckle sandwich?
Ooh.
If you weren't already getting 2 points of inspiration this session, I would give you more, but 2 is too much, so you're getting 2. Okay, last session, you all encountered the inn at the end of the road, right? You met, what's her name? The nice druid lady, and you...
Oh, yeah.
and you-
Old lady tree whiskers.
That's not her name.
Not even a little bit.
That wasn't her name, even a little bit. Sue, TSU, Sue. I don't think you asked, but it's Harabax. Sue Harabax. So you met
Did he have a
her.
hairy back?
You told us without us asking, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right. I have knowledge that I want to share, is the thing. And y'all traded things with her, right? And then... Was that pretty much it? And then you made your way to the... Oh, you guys forded the river. You guys did like a
Yeah.
whole non-silly, very real, everybody working together, first time like real team effort, getting across this rushing river because there was an empty raft. Well done.
It was real serious D&D shit, which is weird for this game.
For this game, kind of weird, right? Kind of strange.
The Feywild, am I right?
Yeah, you are right. It was crossing the river to get to the what's it called? The tollway, the Brigand's tollway, where you are searching for Clapperclaw, your guide, and animated scarecrow's rightful head, a stag skull. That was taken from him by the Brigands and their leader, Agdon Longscarf, a notorious thief. When you get this head from the Brigands, then Clapperclaw has promised to help you repair your balloon and show you the way out of here. Before you leave, May is searching for her color vision from Bavlorna, or Slackjawed Lorna, the hag of this realm. Let me reveal more on this map since I promised I would. Do. There you go. So you have traveled to a giant great stump in the middle of hither. And the Brigands call this place their home. You are met. You were on these tollways after fording the river. You find that there is a stranger in your midst who, when addressed, pulls back his hood dramatically and reveals himself to be this herringon dude with a great big long scarf, Agdon Longscarf. And what does it say? It says, something about Agdon throws off his cloak. The sound of bagpipes erupt from somewhere up ahead. And after a few notes, the characters recognize it as a song sung by the Harrigan Brigands they met earlier. There you go. And then he said something clever, and anyway. Great. So he reveals himself, and that's where we are. Are there any questions about what's going on, what we're doing, who you're talking to, what you guys are doing here?
Are we just rolling initiative, or are we?
So he I think he first asks. To be clear, I was joking before. To be clear, you know, you guys solve this how you may. Okay, so if you can talk your way out of this. But he's like, why are you on my turf? Why are you on my turf? Get out of my swamp! Remember, we did the whole Shrek callback at that point, right?
Yeah.
And then apropos of nothing, I found that I never showed you this artwork. This was the snail races that you guys did.
Oh, fun. They're big.
Yeah, they're giant snails, yeah.
They look like they're going really fast.
They are. You guys were going really fast.
A little snail goes slow, but a big snail goes
Yeah.
fast.
That's right. The bigger the snail, the faster they go.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Slime, and
they slide around.
I gotta do a poll. Sure.
You got to do a what? Oh, you're talking to
Poll.
another person. Oh, a poll.
So this guy's a rabbit,
No.
right?
This guy is a rabbit.
Yes.
So is this like a ooky spooky rabbit, or is it like a sexy Jack Sparrow kind of rabbit? Like what kind of evil we talking?
Like halfway between both of those, I guess.
Mm.
I'm not
He also,
committing.
he also threatened to like rob us, right? Like,
Yeah. He's like, give me
Sometimes
all.
they're like bad boys, you know what I mean?
He is
Can
definitely
we
a bad boy.
Enjoy the fact that Dylan's first question about a rabbit is how sexy.
fuckable is that?
Where's his dong in proportion to
1 to
everything?
10. What are we working with?
What are we working with dong wise?
If his dog had D&D stats, what would they be?
Oh my gosh. I don't want to disrail this, but have you guys watched The After Party?
No, you
It's
totally
so
cut out
funny.
that first couple of words. What about the after party? Nope. Oh my god.
Ah,
It got very hard to listen
What
to.
is going on, Emily? What have you done?
it's like you licked a light socket or something.
Oh.
I think your computer's getting hot again. Emily's so dismayed. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Talking about that sexy rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got
Is it
things.
better now? Is it?
I can hear you.
Is it good?
Yeah. Do you have your mic plugged in? What's
Okay.
going on?
I do. I have my mic plugged in.
Wild. That is wild. Because it sounded like it went back to your old mic for a second.
Maybe it got disconnected. I don't know. I have a precarious setup for stack dilemmas. See.
Fair enough.
Anyways, never mind. There's a very funny bit about a medium-sized dog in the after party. But that's all. It's just really clever where she's like, ooh, does he have a big dog? And she's like, no, it's great, it's medium. And they're like, ooh, I love it.
Not too big, not too small. It's just fine.
I wasn't asking. Just to be clear, I wasn't asking about this rabbit's dick. I was wondering if this was gonna be like a devil may care sort of
Right.
like fun character, or is this supposed to be like a ooh bad guy?
So what you're saying is it says more about us as people that when we think of a sexy rabbit, we think of its dick.
Yeah.
Whereas you think of its attitude.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, that's more of a commentary on us. That's on us, everybody. For thinking about
Yeah, I find sexy attitude.
Yeah. He has a devil may care attitude, but he wants to steal all your stuff. He's like, all right, y'all, you've trespassed into my swamp. Hand over your things and I'll let you go.
I cast friends on him.
All right, what's friends do? What is friends all about?
Oh, I don't know. It's that.
I gotta go down and chat. Let me go down and chat. Okay.
Spell save is 13.
Spell save. What am I rolling? Charisma?
Probably. I don't know.
For the duration, you have advantage. I think it just works. I don't think.
But he's already hostile towards us.
He's not really hostile necessarily.
He's playfully stealing.
Yeah, he's like
There you
he's
go.
he's smirking. He's smirking.
Maybe we're more hostile towards him than the other way around.
Yes. Very trigger happy.
We're still in the period where I think we could have.
Oh, Spencer, I love how dark your room got.
I decided it was time for it.
Yeah, that's very
I love
noir.
what you've done with the place.
It's got Jimmy. What's it called where the edges are darker?
Vignette.
A vignette. You've got a real vignette going on.
It's because I'm illuminated by a candle and all my computer screen.
That's kind of cool.
Yep.
Ooh.
Dan, did you ask me that because that's a filter in video editing?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, also it's a film. It's just a film thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This thing really works with your mustache, Spence.
Yeah, it does.
That's why I'm doing it. Not because I got used to playing video games in the dark, because I've just been binging Baldur's Gate for as much time as I possibly can.
Yeah.
We can't get into a Baldur's Gate conversation right now, everyone. We can't
I
do
want
it.
to talk about my relationship with Gail.
Emily has been wooing Gale, and it's been going very well.
I did it.
See, I'm still after Shadowheart. Gale just is trying to jump me every chance he gets, though. It's hard to resist.
Yeah. Well, Dylan made me nervous because Dylan said that you can possibly end up with nobody, and I was like, I gotta get on this.
Don't make the same mistake I did.
Don't be like
I
me.
was like, I can't.
Don't be like me.
I gotta get a boy.
Boyf.
Is that a boy wife?
You have to come after characters with thirsty energy, otherwise you will miss out.
Yeah. It was.
You have to be very obvious and in their face. Okay, he resists your friend's spell. He says, "Oh
But how
class,
thirsty was she?
oh class, that ain't going to be working on me. Now hand over all your things." And then you hear the of bows, and you see from like some treetops there's like a couple of brigands, and with arrows pointed to you all. You see like 6 or 7 snipers up there, and
From behind Violet's back, I kind of, where I'm always hiding, I sort of peek out. What about, reciprocity and all that?
reciprocity. What are you referring? Oh man, my accent's not doing well tonight, y'all. Bear with me, please. What should we be reciprocating here?
These nuts.
Sorry.
If you take our stuff, then you owe us something. Then I'm kind of looking at everybody else because I'm
You
still
take
like
our stuff,
I'm sort of just
we can
guessing
take
like what the
your
rules are.
stuff.
We haven't shown ourselves to be hostile to you in any way, so I demand hospitality too.
Yeah.
No. All of your things actually belong to Lorna. She's the master of this realm, and anything that enters it is hers by right. So, by the rule of ownership, you have stolen from her, and I am only taking it back.
Are you gonna give this to Lorna?
We have a deal set up.
Also,
Lorna and
You
I.
can tell her I say
Everyone
hi.
else's accent also. Fuck that. Actually, I challenge that assertion.
Oh, a challenge, is it? What challenge do you propose then, there, scrawny lad?
Not archery.
He laughs and
Nail racing.
he laughs and
Racing.
he laughs and his long scarf is like billowing out behind him. In fact, as you guys are talking, he starts doing this like bouncing thing from bridge to bridge, and his scarf is like trailing off behind him, and it's wrapped around his neck several times, but he's going so fast, like by all accounts, like this scarf should be falling off, but it's just staying on.
I'm gonna start trying to subtly cast a spell, by the way. So I'm gonna try and just mutter under my breath for a minute.
Okay, give me a stealth check, yeah. It's gonna be pretty
Can we be like
high
making a
DC on that.
ruckus?
It's not like against anyone, Dane. It's not like I'm gonna attack them out of the.
Okay, well
Right.
then it's gonna be a 16 because his passive perception is 16.
I'm gonna use inspiration on this one.
Oh shit!
Doesn't matter.
Woo, didn't need it.
I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit then.
Okay, what do you cast?
You'll find out.
Oh Jesus, Spencer! That sucks for me. He says, well, I like a good challenge, so why don't we do this? If you can beat me in a race of sorts, then you can keep your stuff and you can go on your way. But if I win, then I get all your stuff, and let's see, I get to steal all your memories as well.
No.
How does that logistically
this is
work?
Not... Wait, okay, hold on one second. How about that's not a fair trade? How about
What do you mean
we
it's
get
not
all
a fair
your stuff
trade?
if we win, and if you win, you get all our stuff? That sounds fair.
No, reciprocity. I'll let you go on your way with your stuff that rightfully belongs to Lorna. You get your lives as well. But if I win...
And we can say the same for you.
That's not true. I have a deal with Lorna now. Sprightly little pixie. So, here's the deal.
What? May we have a moment to discuss?
Oh,
privately?
sure. Have a council. Go for it.
I huddle in.
Go.
Okay. What if he just runs and whatever we run in the opposite direction? He'll win the race, but like we'll be out of the territory and all that.
Oh, like
Is that like a
Aren't we
plan?
supposed to be getting shit? Wait, aren't we supposed to be getting shit back from these people?
If you're all thinking it's a regular race, you're daft. I haven't explained.
We're being quiet. We're being quiet.
I have giant ears.
Guys,
Me too. We're being real quiet.
I have one more gambit that might work. Give me just.
So here's
Let's keep talking for what like 15 more seconds.
No,
Wait,
I'm
no,
done.
I need
I'm
to
done.
know. Okay,
I did
but
work with us.
what was our goal in coming here again?
I reviewed it before we. It's Clapperclaw's head.
Mr. Longscarf, I have another proposition for you.
Okay.
We will give you all of our stuff, or just this one thing that is more valuable than everything else we have on ourselves.
More valuable than every item you own?
Yes.
What could that be?
I present, whatchamacallit, let me check one of my trinkets. I present to him a floating rock onto which I have cast Distort Value.
You son of a bitch.
So he sees this as the world's best little trinket. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. What governs investigation? Is that intelligence?
Yes.
Oh, that's quite a rock you got there. Seems to be enchanted with all sorts of powers. Well,
I don't offer this lightly, but I would like safe passage through your territory.
and I cocks.
No, it's too valuable. Don't offer it, May. Don't do it. It's too good.
Yeah.
I almost lost a wing getting that for you.
Okay, all right. Let's all just relax. I'd like to double down. Now I see you've got the wee bit of straw man here. And I seem to remember a certain skullhead we may have relieved from him. Now, I'll get that back for you. Or at least help you along to get it back. I get the rook. You get safe passage. But you have to best me in my challenge.
Throw in your scarf.
What was your name before you got the scarf also? I do need to
I got the
know
name
that.
because I wear the scarf, okay?
Yeah,
Listen,
what was it before?
just Agden. It's just the one. What is this? What is this?
Nobody in this world could exist without multiple names. That's absurd.
I just have the one like Cher or Madonna.
They're from the Fae, of course they are.
Famous bards.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay, so his thoughts are if
I
I
want to know what it is.
yeah, so his surface thoughts are if I get Lorna this scarf or if I get Lorna this rock, she'll definitely like let my brigands and I out of Prismere or out of Hither, and they'll be able to like ransack the rest of the realms because right now they're stuck. And if he gets, and he's also gonna double cross y'all. He's like thinking about like how to rob you anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe we should just fight them.
So
There's like a lot of archers.
no, all you have to do is take me out. You take me out before I can take you all out.
Oh, that's wonderful. I know a really nice inn up the road.
Why do you?
It might even still be there.
Why do you bring up the inn at the end of the road?
Oh, I was gonna take you out for dinner.
Oh, haha, I get it. Anyway, how about you? And then he's gonna brandish a like white hot branding iron, which is his chosen weapon, magically heated, and hold please.
So we're fighting. We're not racing.
So the race is you take him out before he can take you all out. That's the race.
It's a race in perhaps. No sense of the word, Mr. Scarf Man. You trickster.
No sense of the word.
All right, everybody, put your
Stir.
So the gangway or the tollway is like about 10 feet up over water. There are some trees coming up out of the swamp water, but it's pretty high up there.
Wherever Violet is, I'm moving my token right behind hers.
I would say you all need to be on the same kind of track here, right? And here's Farron.
How do I put my token on again?
You click on your character name and you pull it from your journal onto the map.
Don't drag the picture because
Don't drag the picture.
That would be too making sense.
Yeah, that still doesn't work even after they've redone things.
I feel like they're adding a lot of things that people have not asked for.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
You know what they say, the customer is always right, and then you should focus on other things.
Okay. Let's get turn order up. So essentially, you have to get him down to 0 hit points before he can take you guys out.
All of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so you all know, he is very hard to hit. So,
He's a little fast boy.
What's that?
He's a little fast boy.
He is a little fast boy. Oh, I put him on the map. Here, he's on the token layer now. So just so you know, he is going to roll an 8. But he is going to do a surprise round on you all. He's going to leap high in the air and land next to you, May.
Oh.
And then he is going to try and brand you. Um, 22 hits.
Yes.
Take 8 fire damage.
Yeah, 1 sec. I forgot to roll initiative. That's why I'm not.
Where does May get hit?
8? Dane, 8?
Yeah. I'm telling you, he's tough.
I have 4.
Oh, we're level 2 in this game.
Correct.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And I picked spells that made sense for my character, not for combat.
We gonna die, y'all.
Highly likely.
Where does May get branded?
Shoulder.
Why?
What is branded on my shoulder now?
Mom with like a little heart.
Let me see.
The scarf.
Coca-Cola?
I'm gonna say it's a
Bad girl.
Oh, it's 3 leaping rabbits in a triangle. It's 3 leaping rabbits in a triangle.
You now have a tattoo.
I mean, it could be a worse design. That's actually kind of cute.
Okay, from the top. Oh, wrong. Poppy, you're up.
Oh, geez, here I go. One moment. Yeah, I completely forgot about like abilities.
Who are who are we missing on initiative?
Nobody. I just did Farron.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna cast
No.
So we got Poppy,
Cure
Farron.
Wounds.
May, are you on there?
I should be. I got a 4.
Oh, I don't see you. Hold on. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I selected my cartoon and everything.
Your cartoon.
So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on May.
Okay. That's a touch spell.
Yeah.
So you get closer. You got to move closer to May.
Oh, my bad.
For to be doing. The slack in the rope connected to Farron flies out. Okay, that's your turn. Yes?
And my healing spell looks like my hands just come out reaching for you in a really creepy way, and a bunch of flies come with it.
No.
And then flies start circling around you in a healing aura, but it looks gross.
Healing flies.
Or before. This is worse. I'd rather be hurt.
All right.
Thank you.
Farron,
Yeah.
Violet, you're up after Farron. Farron is going to run and slash with his rapier. Does not hit.
Not even with inspa.
Let me read something for him. He's got something called Hunter's Bane.
Hunter's Bane.
It's me. I'm somebody's hunter. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to make things a little more equal by having Matt be in the battle.
Yes, we do need Farron.
Each time you use Blood Maledict feature, you choose which curse to invoke from the curses you know while invoking a blood curse. But before it affects the target, you can choose to amplify the curse by taking necrotic damage. Okay. So he knows curses.
Fucking brutal ones by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Blood
Okay.
Curses.
So this is a reaction. He knows Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
Whoa.
When a creature you see within 30 feet makes an attack, you can use your reaction to roll one Hemocraft die and subtract the number rolled from the creature's attack roll. You can choose to use this feature after the... Okay. Okay.
What class is he?
Blood Hunter.
Oh,
That's a Matt Mercer class.
sure.
It's Matt Sherman, y'all. He goes hard in the paint. Okay, I got to use that as a reaction. But he is in combat with him. Great. Violet, you're up, and then Agden's next.
Did I get the sense from trying to detect thoughts that he is immune to being charmed?
No. He has a high charisma, so he resisted your friends.
Got it.
Yeah, nowhere on his
okay.
sheet does it
I
say.
mean, I can try.
Your sound is
Try
getting
to
real
cast
crunchy.
Try it now, girl.
Sorry. So you know that sleep. You know that sleep needs him to have lower hit points. So unless your sleep spell hits,
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to read. So maybe I better.
you can put him to sleep later after he's been hit a couple times.
Okay, I'll just. Okay, I will. Is there anything around us that we use to our advantage? You said trees grow under the thing. Is there anything overhanging us?
Not really, but there is like underneath the tollway. And there's
Mm-hmm. Just trees under
Girl,
it.
Eldritch Blast.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him. That's literally my only move. I
In
was
combat.
trying to do something creative and cool, but at all I have is it thought it would be more important to be liked than eat well.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that hits.
Yay!
5 force damage. Yeah. Does your Eldritch Blast
5
do anything
points
else?
of force damage. Like push.
Yeah, or anything like that.
Yeah, does he get knocked prone?
Force damage is like pure magic.
No, it just says force damage.
Okay, great.
But does he get knocked prone?
No. So you catch him on the back of the head, and he gets forced down,
No.
and he yells, "Oh, hey, dirty pool!" And he is going to brand Farron. With a 12. 12 does not hit. Farron does a sick. What's the matrix? He does a sick matrix backbend, and he thrusts the iron, and he's going to leap away, incurring opportunity attacks. He's going to leap over here. Farron and May, do you have a melee weapon?
I do, yes.
You can make an opportunity attack on him. And Poppy.
Not Poppy?
Oh,
Poppy.
shit, I crit.
Nice.
4 damage. Hell yeah, baby. I rolled 2 ones.
Yeah, you did. May, do you have Poppy, do you have a melee weapon?
I do. I think I do. At least throw some seeds at him. Shit. I got a sickle.
Do you want to swing it at him as he pops off?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A 16 doesn't hit.
Oh, I forgot to say inspiration. Damn it. Next time.
Okay. Great.
Can my sickle just be like a twig, you know?
Sure. It's like let's say it's like a big curved thorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that. All right, Leslie, you're up, and then May, you're next.
I'm not 100% on this. Am I allowed to hold my action with the sort of condition being, because I want to attack with sneak attack, but then he moved. So
Sure.
Am I allowed to hold it until
He's
he is
engaged.
then engaged?
Correct. But if he doesn't become engaged by your next turn, you've
just use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that risk. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do that with my short bow.
Okay. So you cock knock your arrow, and you get a bead on him, and you wait for him to get close enough and distracted so that you can hit some weak point.
Yeah.
Great. And Jimmy, I'd like you to track that, right? So you can call it out that you're doing that.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
May, you're up. Poppy, you're next.
How far down is the water below?
20 feet.
Yeah, I'm casting Gust.
Oh, you're going to try and blow him?
I'm gonna try and blow him. I can choose the direction, right?
Sure. You seize the air, compel it to create one of the falling effects.
So I'm gonna try and push him down into like this spot here.
So it says you create a small blast of air capable of moving one object that is neither held nor carried that weighs no more than 5 pounds.
Oh,
You want to use something else?
yeah.
Well, it says a medium creature must save on a strength throw or be
Yeah.
pushed 5 feet away from me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Strength.
Oh, sorry.
This
I
guy's
went
not
to the...
strong, right?
Okay. Let's do it. Strength throw.
DC 13. Let's go, baby.
15. So you, he like kind of like makes as if he's about to jump, and you blow on him, and he's like kind of girded his loins, and his ears like flap back, and his whole scarf is flapping behind him. In fact, he has this big old scarf that's blowing around. Let's see if I can do this in any way that makes any kind of sense.
You could say the scarf prevented him from falling by getting stuck on.
So this is the scarf, right? So it's going to trail behind him whichever direction he goes. And if you all remember, it doesn't seem to like be able to come off of his neck. So as he was,
Like it's not.
it's almost as if it's magically affixed. Okay. So we got that going. Great. May, do you have anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's all.
Okay.
Oh,
Poppy,
and
you're up.
I moved farther away behind Farron.
Fair enough. Far in enough. Poppy, you're up. Farron is next, which is me. And then Emily, you're after Farron.
Aaron should probably go engage with him.
Yeah, well, after Poppy goes.
So I'm gonna cast Infestation on.
Ooh, gross.
I think if that is the right move. Yeah, you cause a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to appear momentarily at the creature you see within range. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw.
Con throw.
Or take 1d6 poison damage.
What's
and
your
moves 5 feet in the direct.
What's your spell save DC?
13, but I'm doing this with my inspiration.
Great. Can't do that with me throwing. That's only for things you roll.
I'm rolling infestation with advantage.
Don't I make a saving throw? I make a Constitution saving
You're not
throw.
making an attack roll on this, right?
Yeah, I'm making a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Natural 1, baby. So I move 5 feet.
Yeah, in the direction of my choice, I think.
Okay, so you want him to jump off?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to take the 3 points of
Move 5 feet in a random direct. No, it's random direction.
Can you roll?
So you roll a d4.
A D8.
Yeah, I think a D8 would be most appropriate.
So 1 is up and then clockwise?
Sure, that sounds great. You want to roll a D8? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it already says it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you roll the D4
Roll
then.
a d4.
Oh.
North will be up. It's essentially the same thing. 2 south. So he. Can you describe what's going on?
So she like reaches again, but instead of like healing, flies don't come out, but wasps start to come out.
Stingers first.
And they're like, and you're getting poisoned in. You're like, "Ooh." And you like jump out of the way, and you're like, oh fuck, I forgot there's no land there. And you jump off the side.
And he jumps off the side. Okay. Great. He jumps off the side.
So you take 1d6 poison damage along with that.
Yeah, that got rolled up there. That's the 3 poison damage. He took the 3.
Okay.
Great. So Agden is unable to jump this turn. Farron is going to. Do you want to move anywhere?
I'm good.
That was pretty sick. Well done. Farron is going to leap and he's going to try and grab the scarf so that Agden is just hanging there. He's going to make a dexterity check. This is going to be a DC.
Why would he keep him from doing the falling damage though?
He wants to hold him in, like, so he's just dangling, because if he hits the ground, he'll be able to like get back up again pretty much.
But falling damage.
He's falling into water. So this is going to be a dex check. Oh, he's very good at dex. This is going to be a 14 dex check. He grabs it. He grabs the scarf, and Agden is now just swinging underneath the tollway by his neck. And he's like, oh, let me be, let me be. Violet, you are up.
Let you be. He did with an eldritch blast. I already gave him bees.
All right.
Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit. Yes. Well done. Damn, dude.
Oh boy. Oh.
I'm going to say with him just dangling there, and a 21's pretty good, just go ahead and roll another d4. I'll give you a little extra damage on that.
Yeah, because it's basically like target practice.
A little bit, yeah. Big one. All right.
Yeah.
So he's looking pretty rough just dangling there. He's like, lay off it! This is cheating! And then he's going to try and scramble up his scarf. With a 14. He's going to get like to the edge. So he's like dangling from the edge here. Leslie, you're up.
I missed my shot.
Yeah, it's true.
My accent is everyone's accent today.
Yeah. It's whoever's accent is most prevalent.
Yeah, I think I don't actually know if I have a shot from where I'm at. If he's hanging off the edge.
Yeah, he's just hanging off the edge. You can like go over here and just like.
Yeah. Get a better angle on him.
I don't want to get closer to him. I'm a rogue. Huh.
We'll finish him up. Don't worry.
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe I'm gonna kind of go over here and do the same thing. Like I'm just gonna prepare a shot.
Okay.
When he gets engaged.
Love it.
Okay.
May, you're up. Agden's dangling
So-
from a.
I wanted to use create bonfire,
Huh?
which says put fire in a 5-foot square. Can I do that on him?
On him?
Like, is he close enough to the water that if the water was on fire?
Definitely not, because you're 20 feet up. But can you put the spell description in chat for me?
Sure. Oh, that just.
That's all right. I got it.
Oh, okay.
On ground that you can see within range. It does have to be on ground.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and try and hit him with Riv.
Love it. 21 hits.
3 cold damage.
Ooh, so cold.
Okay. With that, he's going to say, he's just kind of like dangling, and he's got like flies buzzing all around him, and he's kind of like encrusted with frost at this point. He looks miserable. He's got a black eye from the last Eldritch Blast that's like starting to swell up. And he's like, "Oh, I yield,
He also
I
has a
yield."
bunch of stinging marks.
He's like covered in yeah. And he says, "Fine, you got me, I yield, fine. Let me be." You all let him yield. Poppy, you're up.
Kill him.
We want our friend's head back.
Oh, Lorna has it. I gave it to Lorna.
So do
And we
you
want
tell Lorna? Sorry.
So are we out of combat? Are you sparing him?
He says yeah.
I would like to spare him.
For
I'll spare
comedic effect, my knocked arrow flies wildly in not any direction nearby.
Doing. Okay, great. We are out of combat. Great job, everyone. I thought he was going to kill you too.
The
You
table's
made
on him.
You made Farron save the day for us, so
That's true. What a good DM. Yay, Dane. Yay, Dane.
that is it's in this.
Hey, to be fair, I feel like I was
Like Matt would have done.
right. That's a map move, right?
oh, totally,
Very.
totally.
Yeah.
Like I was being smart, and I was also. I feel like my
You were
DCs
playing up to this game.
were fair. I feel. Anyway, he says, "I'll do whatever you want. Just stop. Let me just dangle here. It's triggering for me."
I shout out, "Deal, whatever we want."
No, I can't. Within reason, please. And he's like holding onto his scarf. Reciprocity! Reciprocity!
Yeah, you tried to
We
kick
get
our ass. Now we're kicking yours.
Yeah. It's fine. Please. And at this point, like a whole bunch of herringons have started coming onto the gang or tollway.
Uh-oh.
They're all like watching. Let me see. How do you spell herringon? H-A-R?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So, like a bunch of these herringons are like starting to like come onto the tollway to watch what's happening. And they're all like pointing at him and like whispering to each other.
Like how embarrassing.
Yeah. There's definitely like an air of like, oh my God, look at what's going on to Agden. This is crazy. Right? And he's like looking around, and if it was an anime, he'd have like the sweat like coming off of him. And he's like, just let me up. Give me my dignity, please. I'll give you back the things I stole from you as well.
Also, your scarf.
That I have to tell you about. Please, just bring me up.
Wait, what did he steal? Am I confused, or is that a new plot point?
That's a new plot point.
Okay.
Please, I'll give it all back.
Lads, get him up. Maybe he took all our brain shit, you know?
This counts as stealing it back from you, for the record.
This is not reciprocity yet.
Do you all like bring him back up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you bring him up. Farron's going to use the scarf and tie him up with his scarf.
Ooh.
Humiliating.
He is. He's if a herringon could blush, he'd be blushing. And he's going to tell you a little tale. He comes out with the fact that he and his brigand.
A cottontail?
Yeah, that's right. That's just like ghost inspiration. Like, that was really good, and I want to give you more inspiration, but I've given you too much, and I'm too generous, and I love you all. Anyway. So he tells you the tale of Agden Longscarf, how he and his miscreants used to travel throughout the Fey wilds, but Zybilna put a stop to this by capturing him and demanding him to give up his scarf. He refused this demand, and to teach him a lesson, she cursed him so that he would never be able to remove it. She then pinned his scarf to a young sapling with a magic nail made of gold and iron, and she magicked the young sapling to grow until its branches raked the clouds. He was then carried into the sky, where he was stranded for a very long time. He gestures to the stump that is like huge, right? Like you saw it from the hill. He describes how when the Hourglass Coven came in, this disruption allowed his gang to chop the tree down and release him from his prison. But he was still pinned to the felled trunk. So he struck a deal with Bavlorna, where she agreed to remove the enchanted nail and free the scarf in exchange for the best prize from each of his raids thereafter. So there you go.
We're trying to like kill the witches, right? There's no other goal with the witches besides murdering them.
You're trying to like put an end to their reign. They are like archfey hags, right? So like you can imagine killing them is going to be pretty complicated. But
we're level 2.
Right now you're level 2. Right? So like I think that, and you guys can come up with your own goals, but like at this point you are all still just trying to like get your stuff, your stolen goods back, for one, And like, if you can put a stop to their reign in Prismer, everybody's been asking you to do that, and you've been writing a lot of checks on that. You know, so it seems like their reign of terror needs to end. Bavlorna has these brigands running around stealing for her. They're stealing people's stuff from the carnival. Rule of ownership doesn't seem to hold water with them, which is breaking their own rules, which feels like, you know, pretty shitty. So as he's telling this whole thing, all the brigands are like starting to point and snicker and laugh, and he's essentially shamed. He's like, I gave the head to Bavlorna. Please, just let me go with my life, and I won't cause any more problems for you, I swear.
What about our stuff?
You still have detect thoughts up, and he's thinking of like how embarrassed he is. He produces 2 items from his pocket. Spencer, what is one of your trinkets that you had?
Besides the floating stone, I had a painted wood unicorn.
He takes out the floating stone. He had stolen that from you when he attacked you with his branding iron. He made a successful sleight of hand check that surpassed your passive perception, and he had pilfered that from you while you were being branded. He says, I took the stone, the great stone of power. I did it. Okay, you can have it back. And then he hands to Farron. Go ahead.
I feel bad about, look, it's a really good stone. You did steal it fair and square. I'll cut you a deal. You trade me 3 gets for, and you can have it.
3 for the stone?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Don't give it to him.
I wanna commend his skill, all right?
Well, sure. I mean, I don't think this band will be following me for much longer, so let me take you to my throne. I've got plenty of trinkets there.
I almost lost the ring to that stone.
He also produces a little coffin of troll lash or whatever that Matt has, that Farron has, and he gives him back one of his trinkets as well. Great. So he takes you to the big stump, the top of the big stump. The big stump has many ladders coming down the side of it. Let's take us back to the map. The stump has many ladders coming down the side of it. It's an 80-foot wide tree stump. There are wooden skiffs moored along among the cattails and grasses that poke up from the water surrounding the ancient stump, and rope ladders hanging off the edges of the trunk, enabling approaching creatures to climb easily. There's an encampment. The Brigand's encampment is on top, in a circle of 12 patchwork tents, surrounding a carved wooden throne that used to be Agden's, where he held court, essentially. Piled around the throne, there are piles of worthless trinkets stolen from travelers. Everybody roll for trinkets, and Spencer, you get to roll twice? 3 times.
What was that, D100?
Correct, D100. All right, Jimmy, you get a pinwheel whirligig that spins even when there's no wind. So you get a spinning pinwheel.
Where'd my character sheet go? the hell?
Spencer, you get a wooden mouse figurine that squeaks when it's held. So now you have a unicorn and a mouse.
I'm going to start my wood menagerie.
Spencer, you also get a flask of spectral glowworms that change color to reflect the mood of your holder. So what color and mood are you in right now, Spencer?
Always red for angry. Constantly.
I love that. You also have a petrified robin's egg. So it's like a light pale blue flecked egg, but it's hard as a rock. All right. Emily, you get a large iron fingernail.
Sweet.
So it almost looks like a chip of metal, but you see that they're like the grooves and like there's telltale signs that this is actually a fingernail. Oh shit, dude. Poppy, are you ready for this? You pull from the pile of junk. So a lot of this stuff is broken. A lot of this stuff isn't like usable as trinkets anymore. So you guys are scrounging for what you can. Okay? You pull out a black executioner's hood sized for a pixie or sprite. I'm going to go ahead and say this fits you as well if you'd like.
Yeah.
You don't have to wear it if you don't want to, Dylan. But
I'm wearing it.
oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Yes.
Why don't we do everybody can do a investigation check if they want to find another trinket. This is going to be a DC 15.
Cool.
Oh, Jesus. Jimmy, you get 2.
Woo! All right. So 2 more rolls.
Yeah, sorry, Poppy and what's your name? Violet, you are searching around. You can't seem to find anything. If you want to do another one, the DC is going to be higher. But Lazuli, you find the jackpot. You find an iron needle with an eye that refused to let thread pass through it.
Okay.
And
Sure
then
that's not a cursed object.
you get another. You get one more, Jimmy.
So that was 6 and 60.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you don't get that iron needle then.
Okay.
I apologize. You get a stuffed Oni doll with a creepy smile and one missing eye.
Oh. I'd leave that in the pile if I were you.
You also get.
I've already got the ghost doll. They'll be friends.
You have 2 dolls now.
Yeah.
You
Because I took the
doll.
ghost doll from the tower.
You have a doll collection, and Spencer has a wooden figure collection.
Bunch of hoarders.
You also get a golden pendant charm.
Dollhouse.
You also get a golden pendant charm shaped like a leprechaun. Emily with a 19. I'll give you another one. 16.
I have like a goofy outfit at this point. A hoodie with like legs coming out of it and an executioner.
Good. It's so
It
good.
feels fitting. I love it.
Yeah.
Emily, Violet reaches down just as she is about to give up, and something catches the corner of her eye. And she sees something shining, a spool of glistening silver thread.
Ooh.
So all the brigands essentially are like super impressed that you defeated Agden. They share with you that they suspect that Agden is actually super terrified of Slackjawed Lorna, and that she moves around the swamp on a crawling lily pad. That's her mode of conveyance, is a crawling lily pad. They also tell you that Lorna is in Downfall, which is a nearby bullywug camp. When they bring this up, Clapperclaw is going to say, "Hey guys, that's where I was like trapped or whatever. So like that's where we need to fix the balloon. That's where I was going to tell you to fix the balloon anyway. So we should go to there. We should go to Downfall. Anyway, if you want to get out of here, you need to go to Downfall. And it sounds like that's where Lorna is anyway. So, like, we should go to Downfall or whatever."
You guys point us in the direction.
Oh, sure. We'd be happy to. You guys are the best. You defeated Ogden. We like you.
Are they lying?
No. We're all
Inside check.
We're all big fans over here. Yo, you did a great job. Ogden was a right
Insight. Insight. check.
Sure, do that. I don't, yeah.
Concur.
Oh, Kerr.
Insight.
Insight check. They're all big fans of you, and Ogden was a right git, and yeah.
Sounds like he got what was coming to him.
They're not willing to come help your cause, but you know, they are friendly to you now, and they will show you the way to Downfall. They also offer you to spend the night at the camp, so you all get a rest.
During this time, does he figure out the stone is fake?
He leaves. Ogden skulks off. Like he like tries to sneak out, and like if any of you like see him, he like kind of makes some half-hearted excuse, but you know, he's completely embarrassed by this defeat. So he doesn't want to be around here anymore. He renounces his. Well, yeah, go ahead.
Can I try to talk to him before he leaves?
Sure.
Privately?
What you want? I'm trying to get out of town. This place is not hospitable anymore.
I'm sorry that.
What, now my accent's gone too?
It's a heavy
Sucks
accent.
in.
It really seeps in.
Hold on. 1955 Buick Skylark, mint green. All right, there I got it.
There you go. You did
I'm a
it.
talented queen. No, I don't know. I don't think anybody deserves to get laughed at like that. I'm sorry that everybody laughed at you.
No, I was a total dickweed.
Well, yeah, and I do think you should work on that, but
Maybe I
don't know.
will.
I don't
Maybe
know
I
if the-
won't.
well, I'm sorry you got nailed to a tree trunk. That also sounds pretty awful.
I was up on that tree for 30 years. At least it felt like it to me.
Well, you don't look a day over
Turn
25.
those 3 hours.
Who knows how long it was? It's the Feywild. Anything can happen. But I appreciate it, lass. I do. It's just, this isn't a place for me anymore. Brigands
Do you
and...
think that was like super mean, or do you think that that was like a good move?
I mean, I thought it was a dick move, personally. I didn't deserve any of that. I just steal from people and do what
Well, I
I
mean, you
want.
shouldn't do that.
Well, differing opinion. I think I should.
Oh,
But maybe I won't anymore because, it got me here. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
have to do some soul searching. Maybe I'll have to
yeah.
go find a family and settle down. And
Yeah.
who are we kidding? I'm going to probably rob the next person I see blind. But, it's something to think about. It's something that I'm going to be... It's going to, it's back here, and it's going to seep in. So,
Well, listen, I will give you one of my trinkets, and then you don't have to rob me because I'm going to gift you one. And maybe that'll start you on a good path.
you're going to do what?
I'll give you one of my trinkets. And then
Wow,
you can,
that's-
you can just have it instead of
that's-
stealing it.
That's too much. That's... Oh. Well,
And,
I
and
couldn't...
maybe this will... No, I want you to have this 8-inch glass ant.
Okay, he takes the ant in his hand. He takes the
Ryan's
ant.
like, I can fix him.
He takes the ant in his hand and he looks at it and he says, this is gorgeous. Well,
Maybe now I won't have... Maybe I won't have to cast friends on you now.
Oh my goodness.
So he's going to take his dagger out.
I'm not hitting on you. I'm literally trying to be friends. Like, don't make it weird.
Reciprocity, and he takes his dagger out and he cuts off a piece of his scarf. And he says, "Hold out your hand." And he ties this like small strip of scarf around your wrist. And he's like, "There, it may be a little bit of Agden will be able to aid you in the rest of your quest."
Thank you. That's super cute.
So I'm gonna say with that, once per long rest, you can use the what's it called? Evade action as a bonus action.
Ooh.
So you don't once per long rest you can negate opportunity attacks.
Oh yeah.
Disengaged.
Disengage. Thank you, Spencer. What did I say? Evade. My bad. So you can use
I knew what you were
disengage as a
talking about.
bonus action once per long rest.
Dope.
There you go. So you
Okay,
you put it on and you feel a little bit of wind like hit you, just kind of hit you a little bit.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, good luck with everything and be nice and
Hey. Same to you. I probably
so-
won't be, but it's here's hoping.
okay. Well, I'm gonna nail you to a tree if you don't. All right, bye.
That's not a good joke.
That's some warlock.
I'm sorry.
shit
I'm
right
actually
there.
really traumatized by it, and I have a lot of thinking.
He
to do.
boings
Bye.
off. He makes the boing sound and he boings off.
Boings off.
He boings right out of town. All right. So I think we can do this now.
May I propose a little bio break before we go?
Yeah,
to
let's
this?
do a bio break before we continue.
Yeah, that was I think that was the most interesting resolution to a fight I've ever seen in D&D. It's like we captured him in a hilarious way. It was very fun.
Yeah. That was smart thinking on the rock.
I
Oh,
I
and
thought
cats.
Dane, like, here's the thing about playing with Dane, right? He doesn't read the rules. He reads, and I thought
That's
You're
brilliant.
cutting out.
There.
am I far away from my mic or is my internet shitty?
I don't know.
Oh.
What were you saying?
Ignoring the rules, Bill.
I knew Dane would enjoy that and play around with it.
Cool.
Your method of pushing him off the causeway was very good.
I just wanted to infest him with bugs. I was like, oh, and it also has this added effect. Great.
That's instincts. Can't teach that.
Can I have some water?
Can I have? Oh.
Sweetie.
You can go
That was
sleep if you
real
want.
wholesome, Emily.
I'll wake you up.
Doubtless.
Or maybe I'm manipulating him. Who knows?
Shit.
I got a cool power out of
I have
it.
peach rings if you want any of those.
That was a really cool little neat magic item. It's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came up with that on the fly, y'all.
Very nice.
Good one. I thought you were gonna give her the ability to like do an extra jump or something.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
But I like yours better.
Yeah? Well, the thing
I think
is,
it's great.
you guys don't really do a lot of combat, right? So, if maybe the strip of Agden's scarf will evolve and give you double jump or something. I don't know.
We'll see.
Who's to say? Spence, I heard your
Keeping it.
your lovely compliment, so that was really nice to hear.
Oh God! If I'd known you were listening.
It's not like I have this recorded or anything. Yeah, that was great, y'all. Cool. Okay. How do I get rid of this? I drew that scarf and now the drawing thing is not like leaving the screen.
Mm.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. Now we can all find our regular accents again because I'm not doing. Oh, what I wanted to do is now that we are here at this point of the proceedings, I can do this. Let there be map. So you are.
Hey, we actually hit all the things that were, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did it. It was cool.
I thought we were gonna have missed a bunch of stuff and want to go around and explore.
Well, you're being taken to Dagger or to Downfall, which is where your balloon will be fixed and where Lorne is going to be.
Which one is that?
Oh, right. How do I do this? How do I do this?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just letting it all out here. There we go.
Is that well thing one of those things where if you go in one end, you come
Although,
out the other?
okay, you guys, does anyone else totally want to go see what that island's all about?
I definitely want
Island?
Yeah, we should really check out the island before we go.
Well, I'm gonna say this, y'all. You're at the top of this like
It's just Lanty Tower.
you're at the top of this giant stump, right? So I'm gonna story this away by saying that you can see really far from this stump. So you're seeing all of these things. You're seeing Downfall is just on the other side of oh, I didn't put this one. The Queen's Way. That's this broken bridge going into this mist. But if you guys want to go check out that island, let's check out the island.
Yeah, let's check out the island first.
Let's do it.
Okay, great. So you talk to the brigands and you let
Cool with you, Claw? We could just really like super quick detour for no reason up the island.
yeah, so you you talk to these brigands and they're like you all want to go to Skull Island? Nobody goes there. They say it's haunted.
Oh, yeah, we're going.
We've already, encountered a couple ghosts, and we're pretty good at dealing with ghosts. Look at this ant thing I got. I got that from a ghost.
They all like, ooh. They're all creeped out by it. They say that people go into the hut that's on top of the hill, and they don't come back. They say that you can hear the laughter of little children. They say you'll die.
Maybe we don't need to go there.
One of those things sounded fine.
Yeah, what if it's just a bunch of happy, laughing children, and everybody who goes just stays because it's so wonderful?
Would be happy to take you. And so they all they bring around their big snail. They've got like a racing snail-sized snail.
Nice.
That you guys recognize from when you first encountered the brigands and they tried to steal your memories. And they're like, everyone on the snail. And the snail, like, you guys get on the back of this snail and there's like these handholds and like some foot loops so that when you the snail like starts going down the side of the stump, you're all kind of like bracing yourselves on the back of this snail and you're able to hold yourselves up as it goes along, and it goes along the tollway, and you get to the edge of this lake. And the water is a mottled green, and there's this rock at the end, and there's like a little, maybe like a cave, like the water is kind of like barely lapping the top of like maybe a cave. And at the top on some stilts, you see a small shack. Yeah, just hanging out. How are you all getting over there?
Oh, I don't think we've thought that far ahead.
I can just fly over.
I'm gonna say that the rock over there is what's 30 yards?
90 feet.
How many blocks is that? That's like I'm gonna say it's like 2.5 blocks away, like city blocks away. It's like a fair distance.
Did anyone bring a football?
That has really like Americans will measure with anything other than
Yeah.
to it, Dane.
I don't know distance. Also, I won't go to therapy. Guys will do literally anything besides go to therapy. Like play Dungeons and Dragons all the time.
Is there any boats nearby?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Can't seem to. You look around. The edge of the lake is a little sparse.
She's not even looking at the lake,
What's she looking at?
looking at land.
Maybe there's boats on the land.
Yeah.
Is there anybody around, like an attendant or like a resident of the lake that could carry us over?
You want to? How do you go about looking for that?
With charisma?
Do you want to use detect thoughts to see if there's any sentient creatures around?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll do that. Wait,
What's that?
I don't know.
Can you put that description back in
Do I
chat?
have to roll?
Well, put that description back in chat for me.
Oh, okay. Sure. Ooh.
Oh, it's a creature you can see. Okay. That's not going to work.
Arts.
You all remember that you used a piece of the tollway to get across the river last time.
Oh, yeah. It says if you... Jane, sorry, cast the spell. You can see thoughts within 30 feet of you. So it only goes feet, but I can search.
Right.
Can I do detect magic to see if there's anything particularly magic?
How far does that go?
30 feet.
Within
And
30
I'll,
feet?
like, walk around, going back and forth along the shore to see if there's something.
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
We're just patrolling for thought magic like this.
Yeah.
I'm trawling for magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get this is going to be kind of vague as hell, but you get a sense that there's some fey magic down in the river. It's fey magic.
In the river.
Oh, in the lake.
In the lake.
Yeah. Like underneath the surface of the lake, there's fey magic down there somewhere.
Oh, do you think there are any mermaids around?
Are mermaids like magic?
If they exist, they definitely exist here.
That's true. Let's go look for mermaids?
How do you guys want to look for mermaids?
Well, I'll stay here and I'll look. I'll see if any pop up. And you lot sort of you know.
Poppy's gonna go back for that thing we used to ferry ourselves.
That's pretty far away. That's on the other side of the tollway. But if you want to try and like break off a piece of the tollway that's near here, you could try that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so how about you
That.
and Farron work on that while the rest of you are trying to like attract mermaids somehow? Why don't you make a history check? Or a nature check. History or nature?
Gonna find the Loch Ness monster.
Oh. Can't seem to remember anything about mermaids in your memory banks there, May. You're searching, coming up with... You didn't read any books about mermaids, that's for sure.
I'm going to use silent image, and I'm just going to cast an image of like a super hot human sailor, like in the middle of the lake.
Sure.
Like he's got, black hair.
Sure.
He's wearing like a white shirt and like blue pants.
Yeah.
Blue eyes.
Is he playing like a fife, maybe?
Maybe. He looks like Prince Eric.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Is he covered with honey to complete the actual literal honey pot?
Jesus.
Yeah. He's just like a jar of honey, and he's just like enjoying it with his little pinky finger, just like taking a little.
Okay, so while you're doing that, Farron and Poppy are like looking at the gangway or the tollway, and there's like a section that's kind of rotted, and Farron says, "I don't know, Poppy. Do you think we'll be able to break it down?" Because he has a Scottish accent too, remember? Or no, is he Irish? No, I think he's Irish. Matt hasn't played with us in 3 months.
He is Irish, and he just has a little bit of a
Irish
stray in Scottish.
So Poppy, no. Heart, stars, and horseshoes. This is the Irish accent. I have to get into the Irish accent. So Poppy, how are we getting this down? Nope, it's still doing Scottish. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe you go up there and you hold on, and I pull down, or we wrap the rope around something, and we pull on it together.
Maybe we should wrap the rope, because I'm not good with direction.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to wrap the rope. Then you get through. There's a gap in one of the planks, and you feel like if you like flew through the gap and go around this bunch of slats, you might be able to like pull down these slats together.
Okay.
Give me a strength check. Oh, with a 13 and a 15, you get a collection of boards, and there's one plank that is connecting like 5 boards, but the other side is kind of loose, so you have to figure out a way to connect those things. So while you're thinking about that, Prince Eric is playing his fife on the water, you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, great. And he's dripping with spectral honey.
Yep.
Oh. You see a fin. You see 3 fins. One is like pinkish, one is bluish, and one is greenish. And they're all converging onto the same point. And they're kind of doing this like kind of side to side thing. And there's like a thrashing behind them almost. There's like a thrashing, like a disturbance in the water. So like like as they go through, they're kind of cutting through the water. But like right behind them, there's like this kind of like disturbance. And then you see it. The pink fin goes down, disappears for a moment. And then the next moment, Free Willies out of the water, breaking the surface, coming completely out of the water. And you see this silvery pink fish body with like kind of frilly pink fins and the frill on the top, with 2 beautiful human legs out the back, coming out the back of this creature. And it like tries to like flop onto Prince Eric. And then here comes the green one. Flip, flop, flip, flop. And you've created a frenzy of fish people. What do you do?
Hello.
You just call out hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're
We're.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No, never mind. I'll figure it out.
So they're trying to like, they've figured out that this is a illusion, and you call out from the sides, and both of them like, or all 3 of them kind of like pop out and like look at each other, and then look at the shore, and then they dive down, and then they start making their way to the shoreline. All 3 of them. Meanwhile,
Do I get the sense that they breathe underwater?
make an intelligence
let me-
check.
Or what I would rather say is, do I get the sense that they cannot breathe outside of the water?
Make an intelligence check.
Because obviously they breathe underwater.
It's true. Hard to tell, but they were out of the water long enough, like, to look around. Maybe they were holding their breath. Their water breath.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Poppy and Farron bring this half-created collection of boards, and Farron says, "Heart, stars, and horseshoes. We've brought parts of the, we've brought part of the gangway. Maybe we can turn it into a raft."
Well, I may have made us some friends or enemies. We'll see in about a few seconds what happens.
Out of the water busts the 3 of them, and they start walking towards you. Their bodies perfectly upright, and their mouths are facing directly upright. And they look at you side to side. They look at you back and because they're flat fish, right?
Are there any halibut fish people who look with 2 eyes on one side?
Not of these 3. And the pink one comes up and says, "That was a dirty trick."
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
Why would you tease us like that? And then the other one's like, we thought he was in trouble. And the other one was like, and we wanted to eat him.
I'm very sorry. I was trying to figure out if anyone lived in this lake, and I figured that was the easiest way to attract people to the surface.
Well, you
Would
did
that
something, that's for sure. My name is Bariel.
So it.
My name is Bariel, and these are my sisters.
Oh, do you have us about all your names?
Yes.
I'll wait.
Yeah, good.
Bariel, Mariel, and Fariel.
Yeah, Bariel, Mariel, and
out.
Bariel, Mariel, and Fariel are standing in front of you. Pink, blue, and green mermaids.
I'm Violet Grayson, and these are my friends. We were just sort of wondering if there was any way to get across the water and check out that island.
Do you want to go to Skull Island? Why would you want to go there?
Why wouldn't we want to go there?
Ever since that lady moved out, it's been creepy as hell.
What lady?
Oh, there was a witch that used to live there.
What witch?
I don't know. We didn't talk to her.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Because we keep to ourselves. I don't know. We don't really like neighbors very much. We like swimming.
The witch never went swimming?
No, she didn't.
Oh, that's poor hygiene.
But she was young and beautiful, and she was there for many years before she left.
Do you have any idea why she left?
No, but maybe if you went to the little hut, you'd be able to find out. I don't know. And they shrug their fish shoulders.
I mean,
Is there a way to get across the water?
I mean, you could swim, but the sea monster might get you.
Oh, okay. So there's a sea monster. I see.
Yeah. The bull moose serpent. He's a dick.
Would you all be able to guide maybe a raft across or help us?
I don't know, sisters. And they kind of like look at each other, and then they start making these like.
Is there anything you'd want in return from the island?
Oh, you mean like reciprocity?
Yeah.
It said she had treasures untold.
Ooh.
We don't even know how many treasures one hut can hold. We want to look around and think, man, she's probably got everything.
I mean, if she moved out, it's probably bare bones.
Oh, okay. Well, then we don't need anything from up there. We'll just leave then.
I bet there are still gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. We'll look around at some stuff and think, isn't this neat? And if it's neat, we'll bring it to you.
There'll be who's it's and what's it's galore.
Okay, but we do have just one question.
Uh-huh.
What's a fire? and then one of them says, "Yeah." And why does it?
Wait.
Huh?
We will tell you when you ferry us back across.
Oh shit! You got us. We really want to know what a fire is.
We'll tell you.
If you can get us a dinglehopper and a snarfblat.
You want a thingamabob? I got plenty.
Did you look those up, or did you have that off the dome?
That's off the dome, baby.
No, I just know the whole goddamn song.
Yeah.
Well, Snorflat and Jinglehopper, that's a deep pull.
Excuse me. Snarfblat.
Whatever.
My top 3 Disney movies are Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and Hercules, okay?
Oh, interesting third, but we'll unpack her.
How is the Page Master none of those? What do you
That's
mean?
not a Disney movie, my man.
Oh, shit.
The #1 most watched VHS in our house.
No, that was Bug's Life,
Bugs
dude.
Life, sorry, yeah, no, Bugs Life, yeah.
Bug's Life.
If you guys haven't heard Dane do that song in New York guy voice, it's one of the best things.
Okay, maybe when we're done, I'll. That is a favorite of mine. Okay, so they're like, okay, if you could bring us some trinkets from the place, and maybe tell us what a fire is and why does it. Oh, what's the word? Oh. And they look at each other and they're like, we can't think of the word. Then we'll help you over. Oh, yeah. Burn.
I bet you guys are great singers. All right, that's a deal.
Okay, so you all position yourself on the half raft, and they all take a bit of, you fashion some rope to the half raft, and they're like gonna drag you essentially. You guys are on the planks, and they're gonna drag you over there, and they're kicking. That's how they get around. That's the thrashing.
How toned are their legs?
Oh man, when I say these ladies got stems, it's stems for days. Okay, listen, dem gams, right? Like swimmer's legs, but more. Like +1 swimmer's legs. Okay. Yeah, they go all the way up to the fish body. So they kick you over, and it's a pretty steep, rocky, barren rock out in the middle of this place, this kind of murky green lake. And they're like, "Okay, don't die," and they like swim away. And there's this like small shack that is like up on stilts on top of the apex of this small little island. The shack looks like it's just one room. There's a window and a doorway, and there's like a rickety staircase that leads up to the platform that this shack is standing on. What would you guys like to do?
Shall we?
You gotta help me get there.
Farron says, "Heart, stars, and horseshoes. Maybe the maybe the stairway is a little too rickety. I don't know."
I'm light. I'll go up, and if it holds me, then you can all come up.
I'll come up with you because I don't need to put my feet down.
Heart, stars, and horseshoes. Fair enough. I have to, or else it's gonna go Scottish. I have to.
I want Emily to just start with mint green Buick Skylark.
Metallic mint green Buick Skylark.
every line she said. Anyway, make a perception check, please, May and Poppy. May, you notice as you are traversing these rickety stairs, the wood is soaked. Oh, damn. Oh, right, the intelligence check. Okay, both Poppy and May, you both notice this. So the stairs are soaked, right? It's a very wet environment. It's kind of spongy. The stilts that this Emily, you back? You good? The stilts that this platform and the shack that's it's built upon has like a carved design in it in the stilts. And you look down, and where it meets the rock, it looks like a three-pronged, three-toed foot of some sort. And the carvings that go around and around make it look almost like these are carved to look like the legs of a chicken.
Wait a second. Is this the mountain again?
The mountain?
You know the mountain that moved around and it had legs like a chicken?
They didn't have legs like a chicken. You all said they had legs like a chicken.
Oh. Never mind.
It just had big feet. And then the inn had like fleshy feet, like not like actual feet, but like fleshy, like hundreds and hundreds of these. Anyway, these stilts have like chicken leg and feet carvings to make them look like big chicken feet. But the stairs seem fine, more or less.
Stairs are fine.
Heart, stars, and horseshoes. We should go up.
All right.
You all want to make your way up to the... Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay, great. So, however wet and spongy it is, like outside, like there's this small landing, and where there once was a door hung, now is just a dark opening into this hut. And you peer in. There's it's very old. Lots of dust covering everything in here. There's like a dilapidated bed in a corner, like a wooden framed bed, like kind of a nice bed. In the middle of the room, there's a tipped over cauldron, and there's shelves and shelves, mostly empty, but like there's some broken bric-a-brac here and there. There's like, you know, it's like some jars, shattered jars, and different witchy things. What are some witchy things? I don't know. Jimmy, you love witchy stuff.
A feather.
Yeah, there's some dusty ass feathers over there, like some fucking
like a cabinet of ingredients.
The cabinet door, one of the cabinet doors has fallen off, and like there's hardly anything left in there, but there's like a couple of little things that have like blackened ingredients inside. Right?
Do I see any of the objects that they were requesting?
I mean, you don't know what a snarfblat is or what a dinglehopper is.
Does anyone?
I want to roll an intelligence check.
Everybody make intelligence checks.
Fuck.
Emily, you don't know. Violet does not know.
I'm gonna use my
inspirational thing.
All right, you want to re-roll that, Emily?
Did I roll?
Poppy,
No, hold on.
Poppy, you know that a snarfblat is a men's smoking pipe.
Do I see one?
And Violet, you know that a dinglehopper is a slang term for a fork.
We see.
Start if you guys want to start looking around. Everybody can make intelligence check or investigation checks. Great. Good and great.
I'm gonna use my second inspiration on this one.
Yeah, you are.
25, baby.
Ooh.
May, as everyone's like starting to like search around for things, you notice on one of the bookshelves like a half burned, half crumbling book. And you pick it up, and it's bound in like a rough leather, but it's partially burned, and there's a symbol in the leather that is partially obfuscated.
Obfuscated.
Thank you.
Obfuscated. I hate that word. It's so hard.
And it looks like this. Oh, wrong layer.
Looks haunted.
Yeah, it looks fucking haunted, bro. Give me 1 sec as I build this symbol.
I was like, is anyone else just seeing black lines?
Yes, you are only seeing black lines.
Yeah.
Black lines. It's a different song. Hold on, I'm building it. I'm building it in real
It's like a
time.
popper.
This is the symbol you see on the front of this book.
It doesn't look like a different.
No.
Oh, it's a chicken foot.
Yeah.
Violet. Please make a roll a d20 for me. You know what? Roll a d20 for me.
Okay. I will. Rolling a d20 and getting a 20.
You got a natural 20?
I got a 20 on a d20.
Okay. Emily, your character knows exactly what this is.
Yeah, I do.
I'm sorry, May, do you show this to everybody or are you keeping this a secret?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I show everyone.
Just right off the bat, you have a deep connection to this. And May, when you open up the cover, it says, this journal belongs to Tasha. You've found the journal of the Great Witch Tasha. I don't remember her last name, but
As in Hideous's laughter?
as in hideous laughter, yes. And that's where we're going to end it tonight. Great job, everybody.
That's cool.
I have
It's-
questions.
So like pages are falling out. You're not going to get a lot of info out of this, right? But you found Tasha's journal, essentially.
Pretty
Who's
cool.
Tasha?
She is pretty famous in Dungeons and Dragon lore in general, but she also created the spell
She has
Tasha's.
hideous laughter, right?
Correct. And earlier in the adventure, you saw in the carnival there was a machine of Tasha that caused that halfling to laugh when she was proposed to. Do you remember that?
She's also got a whole big cauldron of everything.
That's right. So this cauldron here ostensibly could have belonged to her. So that's cool. You guys
That is cool.
found a place where Tasha lived. Yeah, but we're going to end it there. Sad to be missing Matthew, but, you know, life happens. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Next game is on the 5th of February. So I'll try and remember to upload and update everything.
Thank you, Dane.
Thank you guys for playing. That was a lot of fun.
It was.
Fun
Thanks
game.
for the game.
No problem. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.